Greetings, toy heads, and welcome to another episode of Go Figure with me, your host, Eli Williams. And today is the day we assemble the Hasbro Marvel Legend Series Cassie Lang Build-A-Figure. I've finally accumulated all the pieces to put her together, and so she can be up there with her dad and the Wasp on my MCU shelf. So let's get to it. Going over the pieces, we have 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 heads, the torso, and we have two sets of hands. So let's go ahead and get this going. Let's move the heads over. I am going to display her with the masked head, but we will look at we'll look at the head sculpt here. First off, here is the unmasked head, which for Cassie Lang, which looks really good. It's a very, very good likeness of the actress that played her, and I do not know her name off the top of my head, but it's a really nice head sculpt. It's got a basic peg hole in it too, so that'll be for some fun to put that on a regular size figure and have a giant head lady custom going on Kit Bash. But we've got a nice brown hair sculpt there. You got a couple little strands hanging down, nice and classy looking. You got the hair tied back in a ponytail. The eyes and the mouth and everything on this are super well printed on there. They did a really good job. It looks really good. However, I'm not going to display her with that head. I'm going to display her with this head, which is the masked helmet, classic looking Ant-Man Wasp head on there, and it's really nice. So let's go ahead and pop that on. There we go, and let's get the arms on. Yeah, line that up, and gonna have to. Okay, let's get the other one on, and we can pinch them together, and that will get them into place. There we go. Okay. Boy, that's tight. That's really tight. Okay, we should be able to pop those on there now. I think we... There. Okay, that's what you got to do. You just got to give it the old twisty. Okay. Nicely done, nicely done. Okay, make sure the leg lines up right. That is the right leg. Okay, let's get that on. Oh, she is gonna be tall. I don't know if she's gonna fit on the shelf. Okay, we're gonna have to use some behind the camera strength for the legs, I think. Okay, there's that one. And yeah, we're gonna have to do that for this one too. Okay. There we go. No, it's not quite. Not quite. Okay. All right. We got her. Let's go ahead and get her situated. All right. Stand her back here. And roll that camera up, and there we go. She's tall. She's really tall. So like I said, we have the 2 heads that come with her, and then the 2 sets of hands. She's got 2 fisted hands on her by default, and then 2 sort of, we have a grip hand and then a sort of half splayed out hand on there with the purple and silver. And I'm loving the purple and black and silver because, well, purple. And if you haven't guessed by now, an up and down hinge on the right hand here with a grip on it, and then a in and out hinge on that one. And then here she is. Let's measure her up if I even have enough ruler for it. She stands at, looks like, between 10 1/4 and 10 1/2 inches tall. So yeah, she's up there. She's way up there. Looking at the sculpt, The head sculpt is really nice. We've got that purple lens, and you can see her eyes inside of there. Nice silver and black paint apps, well, nice silver paint apps on this black helmet with a little bit of purple there. And we got some red tips up there on those fins on the side. A little silver. I mean, it is the Ant-Man suit in purple and black for her. Really, really nicely sculpted. You've got that matte black against that textured sort of like basketball texture on the purple going down all the way. You've got those little nuances there with the silver and the red all the way through the costume down to the belt area where she doesn't have that belt. Because now they've had it all built into there with, you know, nanotech and everything. But nice silver inlays throughout there. You've got that silver on the gauntlets right there above the hands. Down to the, this is the funniest part, down to the feet where she's got everything about this is high-tech except the shoes, where she's got a pair of Converse, like purple Converse Chuck E. Cheese on there. So I thought that was very amusing for the costume choice. I remember seeing it in the movie, and then I was just like, she's got a pair of Chuck E. Cheese on. And they did that exactly with the costume. Looks really, really good. Man, she's huge. This has got to be one of the biggest Build-A-Figures that I have. I do not know if she's going to fit on that shelf. That's going to be something. Yeah, almost 10.5 inches tall. She is damn near like 1/6 scale. Looking at articulation with this, the head is a static neck with a dumbbell going into the head. So we have full rotation on the head, and we've got a little bit of down. Actually, not bad on the down, pretty good on the up. Super tilt with that. With the arms, you've got full rotation at the shoulder with a hinge, and these are very, very smooth joints. Hinged all the way to the T formation. We have a bicep swivel with a double elbow, which is crazy that they have this on a Build-A-Figure, especially at this scale. So you have a bicep swivel with a double elbow right there where that catches. Down to the mid-torso where we have a ball joint from the lower into the upper, giving us some ab crunch, as well as a ball joint, a hinge at the waist below the ball joint, giving us some ab crunch back to there and then back to there. Wow, this is really nice. There is no waist swivel on there, but you do have a little bit of the swivel with the ball joint at the mid-torso. Legs out to there, where this is crazy. Legs out to there. It's not a drop down ball joint, but we do have a thigh swivel and a double knee going all the way back to there, where that catches there. Down to the feet, where we have detents on the feet and a forward rocker. I want to put the other hands on her, which these hands pop off effortlessly. I want to display her with the other hands. So we're going to do that. Pop that out and pop that on. So okay, well, there won't be any pedestal with this one because that's not gonna fit in the shot, but we will roll this down, and let's get her lined up with some other characters so you can see how she scales up. And here we have her with the Metacom Mafex Return of the Jedi Boba Fett, the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series Imperial Stormtrooper version 2, the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series Retro Carded Scarlet, and the Mattel DC Universe Classics Catwoman. All in all, I'm amazed with this. This is I think by far one of the best, if not the best, Build-A-Figure that I've ever put together. I think I need to adjust that I think I need to pop that right arm in there just a little bit more. Looks like it's sticking out. There's a gap, but she's awesome. I mean, just the fact that they got all the good articulation. I mean, it's a slender body, so you're going to be able to get more of that articulation into it, but this just looks phenomenal. 9 out of 10 for me. I would give it 10 out of 10 had it had a waist swivel on there, but that's not a big deal breaker for me. This is fantastic. If you haven't put this together, those figures are really cheap. You can get most of them at Ollie's, and you can get like I got Future Ant-Man and Crossfire off of Amazon. So this would be a great time to go out and get this right now, because if you don't have her standing next to Ant-Man and Wasp on your shelf, boy, you really ought to, because this is a really nice build-a-figure. Really solid too, and heavy and huge, almost 10.5 inches tall. So that will do it. I'm gonna go see if I can get her on to fit onto my MCU shelf. Hopefully she does. If not, she might have to crouch a little bit. So but yeah, 9 out of 10 for me on the Cassie Lang Build-A-Figure, and that will do it for this episode. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that bell so you can get information on all the good things coming out of my channel. You all have yourselves a great week and a great day. I'll see you next time, and until then, don't forget to get your figure on. Take care.